morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All people, all races, all colors, all languages, all people, all around the world, men, women, children. Good morning to everyone. Today, before we start, click like, subscribe through the playlist. There's topics on everything that we go through. And I speak about what I'm getting ready to speak about now um, throughout the videos that I've already done, and the reason why most people believe that it's them who come up with the ideas to dislike someone or to hate someone. And the information I provide in my playlist shows that sometimes things that we think that we're coming up with ourselves, we're really not. And today's topic is for me. Normally I do morning videos, but through getting back onto Facebook and reaching out to the beautiful people on Facebook, some friends and some that I don't know, but all in all, good people who want to make the world a better place. So today's topic is directly regarding that, and it's entitled "Try to Love One Another." And then in parentheses it says, because good people are under attack. And there's a reason why good people are under attack, and it's more so than ever, because COVID brought people together. COVID got people to think, but COVID also, the shutdown from it also got people to wake up and see, a lot of narratives are being put out that don't make sense, and they go against anything, and some of them are way outlandish. And good people are finding out that they're being attacked, and they're seeing their attackers. And most people, it becomes a reality to find out that, hey, the person that's standing next to you is actually the person who's been attacking you. So I want to share something positive with you, regarding this. So as I said, today we're going to discuss meaning our, all people, all languages, all colors, because then again, there's a separation that goes along with this, that is trying to separate us, and break us down into colors, nationalities, languages, everything. And we see it, algorithm running throughout, no matter where you look, social media, TV, no matter where you look, even in your own neighborhoods, you're finding out that this separation is real. So the title for today is fitting, that we have to come together because we are really under attack. And the only way that this attack can be accomplished is if we choose to condone, bad behavior, where someone is talking behind your back or trying to do something behind your back, but then a friend will come to you and say, well, so-and-so said this, but yet and still you're still hanging out with this person, so obviously go back and be with these people. And this is where we have to get to that point to say, hey, not only are we going to condone the fact that someone is trying to throw negative light or negative energy upon me, but you condone it because you're still with them. So obviously you're not a friend, or you're not a person that cares about me. So all we need to do is look at the world around us. We see the lawlessness, the division, political unrest, to hate, to jealousy and envy, 100 miles and running and getting stronger, to the positives, in which I choose to focus on today, because this is about you, good people, and this is something that I want you to know. But before I read this, I'm making a promise to you. I've gone onto Facebook. I may not, get into deep conversations with everybody, because there's over 100 people, maybe 200 people, 300. I don't care how many people that, I've decided to bring in as a friend. I'm going to send you something that is personal. So when I message you through Messenger, I am really talking to you, and I'm making it personal that, hey, I want you to have a good day. And, regardless of what the world thinks, you matter to me. And it's something that we're all doing, because I see the posts that go up, in general, to say good morning to everybody, and to those people, I give love. And to a few of you, I've reached out to say, hey, I appreciate exactly what you do. Whether you know it or not, I watch your videos. I may not comment, like I said. I'm always trying to make sure that everybody is okay. And it goes back to, when I said to a friend, I was like, I said, I have been single for 5 years. But the reason that I've been single for 5 years is because I've been doing this for 5 years. And it's hard to be in a relationship where, you're constantly thinking about other people and reaching out to other people. So to have someone by your side, it takes a strong person, strong woman to be able to deal with that, because, we all have, we all should be in some way focused if someone is there. But I've decided to give my life to you, because this is the way that I pay back life, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly throughout my life. So I made a commitment to you that, you know, to say things that are uplifting, to push, you know, to motivate us to all be the best people that we can be. You know, that's my way. So, you know, everyone has their own way. But then I had thought about it and said, you know, when I made the comment about being single, I'm not really looking for a relationship. The relationship that I have is with all of, you know, with the world, because I want to bring the world together, because we're all being played at the end of the day. So, so we know about the lawlessness, we all see the hate, we see the jealousy, we see the envy. But now let's discuss the positives. The positives in which I hope that we will all continue to flourish in upon all of humanity, that we can share this. At one point, we were all in this together. We reached out to our neighbors and we cooperated and lent concerns and support to the world. I'm talking about COVID when it first hit. We stood together on injustice, social issues, while helping those less fortunate. However, today the emergency has passed. Vaccines are readily available. Yet, there is an emergency that still exists today, and more so. And whether you believe in global warming or not, all one needs to do is to look up. The smoke that has traveled over 3,000 miles does not lie. And our air quality is based upon the smoke that has reached over 3,000 miles. So this is how bad those fires are. That, you know, these are burning out west, out in Oregon, California, all up through that west, out in Canada, up westward, and smoke has reached us. So this is serious, and we're feeling it. We're feeling the effects of it. These don't lie. And the floods that are taking place around the world, flash floods, lightning strikes, power outages, as well as it's harming the farming industry. So, you know, we're going to see a rise in prices and food and everything else. And I did in one video, I said, you know, we take water for granted. But what if a year from now, that same dollar, maybe $2 bottle of water is going to cost $20 per bottle? That is the reality in which we're faced with. So this, again, to the title, it's more reason for us to come together as a people. Because if we don't, we're in trouble. But the positive, let's get back to. This narrative is still the same. There's nothing to worry about. This is the social media. This is what's being played, and how the propaganda is playing us against ourselves. We're basically telling us, you know, that these are just the things that are happening in life, and, you know, basically playing it down as nothing happened. However, we must open our eyes, because the one truth that has come from this pandemic, people, now we're getting with you guys and ladies and the guys and everyone that's out there, the truth that has come from this pandemic, people are exposing these false narratives being promoted to mislead, not only in this country, but worldwide. So I want to address a woman that I text or I messaged, and I'm only going to say her name is being Ms. J. And Ms. J, that comment was for you, because, you know, it's for you, and there's another Ms. T or Ms. B, who, you know, she's exposing people who do stuff like this on social media. And we're here. We stand with you. You know, and just like I said, I stand with all of you. If you're positive and you want what's best for life, humanity, I stand with you. But then again, we are part of a YouTube and Facebook, and as well as social media nation of good people. So good people have to come, and I'm doing this video specifically for you two women. What I am appreciating is the fact that more adults are posting posts of support, love, encouragement, people posting well wishes and concern for one another. And that goes to, I can say your name, Tracy. That's why I messaged you today, because I said what you do, you've been consistent with this for years. So my hats are off to you. I bow down. You are truly a queen amongst other queens in the Facebook nation. And I'm happy to know you all. Also, people are speaking out against those who are attempting to push false narratives, whether racially, politically, or morally. Although we as humans are heading into uncertain territory, which we are, for the first time in present history, change for the better or worse solely lies with the people. This is the only time in our present day history where politics, no matter where you go around the world, they're not deciding anything right now. This is why they're playing all the people against one another, because the power lies for the first time within us. So this should motivate us more to become more active in some of these political elections, not just in your state, but all over the world. We have to become more active, and we have to listen to what's going on, because remember, We're deciding what happens with our fate. And also, we have to put more pressure on the Biden administration that they carry out with what they promised. Because right now he's going at such a slow pace that a year has almost gone by, and we're not really seeing too much. And 3 years, 4 years goes by in no time. So if you haven't done nothing, then you literally left everything the same, and we can't have that, people. So it's up to us to keep that pressure on. So this is promising, in so many ways that people are becoming active. But it's also promising because people are reaching out to help people that, they normally would have ignored at times in our life. So, we are reaching out, and we're making a change. And lastly, because I want to make this quick so that we can all hear it and all take it in and, respond to it, become active, because men and women, we have to start communicating with one another, because even the narratives that are being played as how men are supposed to look at women, these things are programs, and they're only letting the bad things be said. They're not promoting good women, they're promoting bad women. As well as what's going on with the men, they're not promoting good men, they're promoting feminized men and thugs. We have to stop this. It's up to us. We, at the end of the day, make these decisions, we make these choices, and they can only do what we allow. So I want to say this lastly. For the hateful, ignorant, manipulative, and uninformed people, they exist. We're going to find these people everywhere. People who do not only wish for your light to shine bright, but will also manipulate others in order to dim the light that lights up the world. And that's your light. But it takes each one of us to reach out and to shine, make us shine brighter. So for those of you who has encouraged the light in me, and again, because for as long as I'm here and able to, I will always reach out. And remember, I'll never take myself away from you. I'll never put myself in a situation where I can be taken away from you. However, there are entities out there that are trying to take people, content creators, and people who are speaking out. They want to take them away. So, if something happens, it's to be expected, but it's something that, hey, I'm prepared to take on. Because remember, when through the process of civil rights and all the changes that have ever taken place in this world, truth, there's a price to pay for telling the truth. Remember that. So know that you have to be willing to stand, and that there's a price that we have to pay to stand. So this new change, this new world that we're coming into, there's going to be prices to pay, and we're seeing it on social media where content creators are, their channels, live streams, literally being shut down. Some of them right in the middle of their content. So like I said, I have no idea of how long I'll be, but if I have to go out and walk around the world to greet people, I'll do that. That's my commitment to you, all of you, because we need one another. So lastly, I'm thankful, and all of you should be too, because we are making a difference. If we wouldn't, there wouldn't be all the chaos that we're facing now. And the chaos is here because the people are finally speaking up and exposing people who are trying to spread gossip, trying to divide people, trying to spread hate, all these different things. And I encourage you to continue to speak up, because this is the only way that change happens. So smile. Smile on your brother. Shine on your sister. Come on, people, now. Try to love one another right now. So with that, everyone, I want everyone, men, women, children, people all over the world, all colors, all races, all languages, to continue to be the best that you can be, and no matter what your feel is. And again, lastly too, I want to say, don't let religion divide us. Do not let religion divide us. Remember, at the end of the day, be a good person. Not everyone's going to believe what we believe. Not everybody is going to accept what we accept. So we have to agree to disagree. Like I said, with the men and women, we have to really start getting into some really deep conversation to really start to begin to rewrite the narratives that are out there. And it's going to take people from all the way around, even people who don't like us. We have to, at least have some kind of dialogue, because if we don't, things don't change. So with that, everyone, have the most beautiful day. And for Miss B and for Ms. J, this is for you. I stand with you. So everyone, have the most beautiful day and be the best that you can be. Peace and blessings.